I didn't do anything illegal.
What's your name?
None of your business.
Okay.
You're going to be tempted to think that this police interaction video is a Saturday Night Live skit. I assure you it is not.
Quit putting your hands in your pocket.
What you afraid
I don't know what's
of?
in your pocket.
I don't know what you high on.
Do not put your hands back in your pocket. Do you understand me?
No.
You don't understand me?
Correct.
Okay, well go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
That's not happening.
Today, we're in the city of Sand Springs, Oklahoma, population around 20,000. And Sand Springs police officer Million is making an unnecessary federal case out of a man he claims committed the city jeopardizing crime of jaywalking. Let's take a look and we'll make some comments along the way.
I'm being harassed for no reason. Hey, what's going on with you? Let me get a wine flavored black and mild.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, quit digging your pants.
Nah, I got to pay for what I'm
What'd
supposed to
I say?
purchase. You not my father.
What did I say?
You not my father. And you harassed me for no
I'm
reason.
not, because you jaywalk.
You made that shit up.
That's called jaywalk.
Is
Use a crosswalk.
a crosswalk?
Yeah, you have to use crosswalk.
You came
when
all the way
cross.
into this store for a crosswalk?
Yeah, I did. Jaywalking. What's your name?
Millen. It's about what your name is.
What's your name? You got an ID on you? I'm gonna tell you right now, quit putting your hands in your pants.
Y'all take Apple Pay?
No, he's
You
not
look-
paying right now until I'm done with you.
Look like a
What's your name?
suit. None of your business. I didn't do anything illegal.
What's your name?
None of your business.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Quit putting your hands in your pocket. I'm not gonna tell you again. You understand me?
Well, shit, you the one on camera, bro. You
That's
got me
fine.
on camera. I got
told
you
you
on
to quit
camera.
putting your hands in your pocket.
For what? What you
Because
afraid
I don't know what's
of?
in your pocket.
I don't know what you high on. You did all of this movement to come harass me. You got
I
to
did
be
not harass
high
you. You
than a
jaywalked.
motherfucker.
I asked you for your name.
I-
That's a citation.
It's a citation.
Yes, it
It
is.
is not a citation.
Yes, it is.
Besides, a citation is a form
It's a
of illegal
citation.
fiction.
It's a citation. Do you want to give me your name?
You gots to be on some kind of heavy duty drugs to make a federal case out of jaywalking. Follow the guy into a store while he's trying to make a purchase. I'm sure store owners in that area don't appreciate the fact that armed thugs are coming in and intimidating their customers.
Sure. My name is Victor Van.
Victor Fan.
Yeah.
Do not put your hands back in your pocket. Do you understand me?
No.
You don't understand me.
Correct.
Okay, well go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
No.
Yes.
No.
307. Step it up. 41.
No.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
That's not happening.
Okay. Well, when I got you're obstructing right now.
You
You're being
made
under
that
arrest for
shit up.
obstruction.
You don't even know what that means because you used it out
Okay.
of context.
Obstructing, the only obstruction happening right here is this guy harassing and obstructing the life of a regular person in a community who's just trying to get through his day. That's the real obstruction.
No, you're obstructing a lawful
You
order.
don't know.
I have given
You
you a
cannot
lawful order.
order me to do anything because I have not broken any actual law. A real law is when you hurt somebody
No.
or steal somebody's
Jaywalking.
property. Those things that you are talking about are called, what are they called? They are called, what is that stuff? It's got to do with a legal fiction. The statutes. Real people that are not a part of your corporation do not have to
Jaywalking.
follow
Quit
your
stepping
competence.
towards me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. What's your name?
I just said my name.
What is it?
Victor Van.
Victor.
Correct.
VANN.
Correct.
Date of birth.
8/25/81.
Look at the police response for the city of Sand Springs with the population of almost 20,000 people. Don't they have crimes they need to solve? Don't they have people they need to protect? And yet they're going to deploy this kind of resource and this kind of manpower for a guy who allegedly jaywalked.
All right. We got a Mackenzie, a Kennedy. Dude's name is Million.
2943 by
What's this one's name? Some of the captions messing it up.
Edgeman.
And we got another one.
Nora, first name. Where'd you find that one, man? Ida, Charlie, Tom.
I walked around here today.
I thought I saw you riding earlier.
Yeah, I stayed around the corner. I was just walking
I thought I
to.
seen you before.
Yeah.
I saw you riding the bike over
Yeah, what's that? I was going to KFC. I mean, not KFC, Taco Bell, and then I decided to come over here, and dude swerved all around the corner, acting crazy and shit. So
Okay.
There you
Did
have
your
it.
bike over there at Taco Bell?
No, my bike's at home,
Where you live at?
across the street.
Okay, are you homeless? Not, are you homeless or?
No, I live across the street. I've been out here for 15 years.
Across the street is the
Franklin, my address is on
Okay,
Franklin
yeah.
Ave.
That's a few blocks down that way.
There's anyway, yeah.
It's a few blocks.
Yeah, I've been out here for 15 years.
In the 100, you live in the 100 block or the 200?
100 block?
Okay. Is it those apartments?
No, I have a house. I own an
Those quad
estate out
places?
here. No, across the street from that
Okay,
place.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Are those still like boarded up or are there people living?
No,
there?
dude, it's somebody, I think somebody's living in there. Dude, it's a dude that's been working on one of the bottom apartments.
Okay, because they were getting broken.
Yeah, he got a big green dump outside, yeah.
I think they're trying to clean.
Can we just talk about the fact that Officer Million just threatened to electrocute a guy for supposedly jaywalking because he wouldn't comply with his commands? Can we just talk about that for a second? Who in their right mind would take a job where you're actually going to cite somebody for jaywalking? And this is going to be a $111 ticket. $111 for a guy who didn't take the crosswalk. Imagine having a profession like that where you're actually going to economically terrorize, and that's what it is, economic terrorism. You're going to economically terrorize a member of the community you swore to protect and serve. How does that jive?
Yeah, exactly. And then one of my other neighbors just moved. I talked to one of my other neighbors today, and he said they gave him a whole bunch of stuff because they were moving out. So he offered to give me basketball goals and things of that nature.
Okay. All right, cool.
So you the sergeant and manager, or
Well, I'm not a sergeant.
you just know how to talk better than that one?
Yeah,
You might have to let that one go.
Nah, he could do.
Nah, he ain't good at doing what he just did.
What do you do?
He was harassing me. I walked up here towards Taco Bell, and I seen him eyeballing me. You know, so instead of going into Taco Bell, I just walked across the street to come over here to get my cigar, and then I was gonna go back over to Taco Bell, get something to munch on, use the internet, and then take my ass back home because I'm low on data. And then he come over here acting like he's super nuts, and he don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he has the right to identify you.
No, he don't,
Why not?
because I wasn't breaking any law. You know,
Cross the street?
real law.
Oh, well, okay. Did you not cross the street? Not in that crosswalk?
Hey, that's
yes or no?
statutory law. It is not a statute. It is not a yes or no. You know, because I'm smart enough to know how to answer the question. As you see,
Because you just said you walked across the street, not a crosswalk, so we have reason to stop you.
that's statutory
Okay, so
law.
Okay, so that's a legal reason for him to.
No, that's statutory. You know, real law is when you hurt somebody. You know, breaking a real law is when you hurt somebody or damage their property.
No, unfortunately, we don't have real laws and not so real laws. We have the law.
I know the difference between statutory and common law. That's why I brought it up.
Okay, so he has the right to identify you.
No, he doesn't, because I was not under this suspension of breaking any actual real law.
Are you sorry?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, you have a.
Yeah, no problem.
This cop should just say, you know what? You just crossed the street. That was it. All right, we're going to leave you alone. Have a good day. Nope, not going to do it.
Gotcha.
But I do appreciate your ability to speak. Because,
I mean,
you know, dude, he's obviously amped up on something. You guys got to give him a drug test because he's obviously on something, messing with people walking down the street. Maybe he might have a skin color issue,
I doubt it.
or you know, he might be needing to make so many contacts. I know you guys work on making contacts.
So why would you, so again, and this is my question to you, why would it make you assume that? Because we're actually union, so we don't have.
You guys got a union?
Yeah, we're union.
That is so cool.
Right? So they can't force like contacts and they can't force us to write tickets and stuff like that. Good for us because I don't like writing tickets.
Yeah, because that sucks.
So
We don't. So now I'm gonna stop answering questions.
So this sergeant or manager of these cops doesn't like writing tickets, but he's going to let one of his underlings write a ridiculous ticket for a ridiculous amount.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to answer questions, sir. I'll answer your questions if you want.
Maybe all these cops are on drugs.
All right, Victor. Today you're receiving a crossing other than a crosswalk citation. That's $111. You have a court day at 5/13/2025 if you want to go to that, or you pay it on the line back here. You understand me?
No.
You don't understand. All right, there you go. All right. You got any other questions for me?
I'm not answering any questions.
I said, do you have any other questions for me? All right. There's citation. If you don't pay that by that court date, you will have a warrant for your arrest.
Officer Million is going to get somebody killed one day. All these cops are backing the blue. How could you stand there as an officer and go, you're going to charge this guy $111 for crossing a street without using the crosswalk? Don't do that.
What do you say? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Have a good one.
Again, this is the Sand Springs, Oklahoma Police Department. That is Officer Million. I will leave the Sand Springs Police Department Facebook page link in the description below. And if you like these commentary videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Go to my main page, check out my most popular videos playlist. I'm sure there's a lot of videos on there that you haven't seen yet, and they're all very much in play today as they were the day that I made them. If you want to support the channel, just like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, understand that your rights don't end where police officer fears and roadside extortion begins. I will see you in the next video.